Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. Yes, we made it to the end of the week. Taste the weekend already. It's almost here. Good morning, sweet Deirdre. You were the first one in here this morning. Thank you for sharing. Good morning, Sally and Tony. Thank you for sharing. Kathy Hand, Annie Seven. Oh, thank you all for being here. And you know what to do. Let's go into our heart. Hand on your heart space. Slow down your breathing. Add in some love. Add in joy. Let the light shine into your heart. Open up all those chambers, all those doorways that you thought you wanted to close. What you really want is love, because it's what we are. It's what we're made of. So breathing in and breathing out. Putting a smile on your face when you're doing so. And bringing somebody into your heart with you. So who's that going to be on this Friday? You're all my yays, every one of you. So I've just got a heart full of love this morning because I'm giving heart hugs to everybody, every one of you. So if you're not in here yet, come on in and have a beautiful time with family this morning. Good morning, Julie Kiss. Oh, Annie. I'm so excited to see your name pop up there and see you and little Grayson in my mind. And I know what those hugs feel like. I know what a Grayson hug feels like. Thank you for being here. Good morning, Don Baker. Oh, thank you for coming in. And Kathy, you totally resonated with the angel message. Never give up. Never, ever, ever, ever give up. Keep on keeping on. Today's Grayson's Christmas party at school, and they can wear PJs. Oh my gosh, I love that idea. Well, we're having a Christmas party as well. On Christmas morning, we're going to be on Zoom, and we'll just come in and chat with each other, and you can be in your PJs. You don't have to be Christmas PJs, but if you have some, that would be kind of cool to see. But just come on in, be comfortable. Yeah, we've been doing this for 4 years now, celebrating Christmas together. So this is no different. Just come on in and be with us. Hope Wellington Marshall, where have you been? Oh, Hope, we've been thinking about you and loving on you every day. You're freezing in the UK. You're decked head to toe in thermals. Well, it's a little chilly here in the States as well. I'm thinking that we're expecting snow over the weekend. That's what my brother tells me anyway. There's going to be snow in the mountains. And I'm sure there's already snow in other places. I think Kathy's already had her fill of it. And Leo, good morning. You're bringing blue jean into your heart, Kathy. Thank you. Yeah, I suspect that she might be sleeping. She had a really rough night getting Gizmo to the vet and figuring out what was going on with our little guy. I was just busy sending him love all night long and just holding him because I know it's not a really great thing to be away from your family and be at a strange place with strange people. So I'm hoping for a good report this morning. I'm hoping that things are clearing up for him and they can get that blockage and we can be back home with all the other fur babies. Good morning, Sherry. And Julie says, we have a huge water main break in our homes. We have not had water in 2 days. Prayers, please. We need the water back. Oh, you certainly do, Jules. Let's get that water flowing up there to you. Catherine Kovacs, good morning. Brookie and little Max. Hi, Max. And Dylan, of course. And there's our Blue. She says, I kept hearing my name. I'm just going to listen and lie here. You do that, sweet one. Thank you for taking such good care of Gizmo. and we're going to see him in perfect health. That's how I'm envisioning him, and I'll keep sending him some love and some healing energy. You got more snow last night, Sally. Oh my goodness. Andrea, good morning. And Annie, yes, we do love our beauty. Sally says we get to visit with our grandson one more time for Christmas, and then it's off to Russia. He goes. This is kind of a bittersweet Christmas, but in my heart, I know he will be okay because he's got the P family behind him. He most certainly does. We lift him up every day and pray that he's going to be safe wherever he's sent in his deployment, and to see the end of conflicts so we don't need him deployed anywhere, and see the absolute best and highest good for him. Okay, so it is Friday. I love Fridays. I love the energy of it. So big ol' yay. I have my coffee. You know what a yay that is for me. And what else? Bob and Noel will be home later today, so it'll be exciting to see them and hear about their adventures as they ran off to the North Carolina area to see that damage for themselves, the ones that are still struggling from the damaged area from the Hurricane Helene that went in there and wiped out homes and nature and all kinds of damage there. So they'll give us a report, I'm sure, when they come back. And of course, my big yay is I woke up this morning. I have breath in my lungs. I have energy in my body. And so forever grateful for another day alive, another day to make a difference. You know, we've had such wonderful meditations at night. We're doing it at 7:45 p.m. Eastern Time. And last night, Auntie Jean and Kathy Caputo and I were in tears, absolute tears, just listening to the beautiful music that we listened to and seeing the visions of peace and just absolute honoring God. It was so beautiful. And there's Brandy. Brandy came in last night also. Thank you, Brandy, for being there with us last night in our meditation time. It's so beautiful when people come in and just be, just all you have to do, just come in and be, just hold space with us for peace in our world. Kathy says, my Friday is a weekend full of Christmas wrapping and baking, new cookie recipe to try, red velvet cream cheese cookie bars. Whoa, that sounds delicious. And Sally, my Friday it's festive Friday today, and business is usually very interesting with lots of hustle and bustle of the season. I hope it's a beautiful, productive day for your business, and let's just send blessings to Zenlightenment for the very best it can be today. Brookie, 90% sure that I rocked my Master Gardener midterm exam last night. We are going to hold that with you, Brookie. I just know that you did. You mastered it. And Hope says, thank you all. Was at Montana's celebrating Rio's second solar return. Stayed for a couple of days and managed to get Rio an appointment with a live blood analysis, who was able to get to the bottom of his bouts of illnesses. It's amazing how the cells behave. Kathy Hand, I think you're into blood testing. Oh, I'm so glad that you're getting to the bottom of whatever's going on with Rio. And we're going to hold that little guy up as we do. He's on our prayer list. And we have a holistic doctor in here, Dr. Don Baker, who also just really is amazing, and he's intuitive, and he's so good at helping people understand what's going on. So I don't know, Hope, maybe you can reach out to him. He's in Canada. He's helped me tremendously. I really owe my health to Don right now. He's put me on the right track a couple of years ago, and my tummy issues. One of Don's statements to me is, "You heal the gut and you heal the body," and I live by that. If I just eat anything that I'm not supposed to eat, and he's shared with me what to cut out in my diet so that I can be healthy. And I've loved life ever since that moment when I met you, Don, and got a big old hug from you as well. So thank you. Thank you for your knowledge, and thank you for helping the world. Um, oh, Brookie, you're 99% sure that you aced that exam, and I know that you did. Oh, absolutely, Brandy. Whenever you can jump in. I know you're going to be late because of the timing, but come in with us whenever you can. Catherine Kovacs, I'm going to try a new recipe for sausage and cream cheese balls with dillweed dip and Italian chicken. Righty. And Hope says, my yay is being back with you all. Well, that's our yay too. Look at that. And Hope says she would love to connect with Don. The guy was also what was showing up in the test. Okay. Well, I can give a virtual introduction, Hope, to you and Don. I would love to do that. The world needs more holistic doctors. Amen, Sally. You can say that again. All right. I think it's story time. Is it story time? I love our story time. So it's called Never Give Up. And you all have heard me say this a million times if you've heard me say it once. Never, ever, ever, ever give up. So Babe Ruth says it's hard to beat a person who never gives up. Isn't that the truth? Perseverance is a sacred force. It transforms the ordinary into trials into triumphs. Some days the mountain in front of us looks insurmountable, and the idea of continuing forward feels like too much to bear. In these moments, the easiest choice is to quit, to tell ourselves the journey is simply not worth it. Yet history, experience, and the divine all whisper a profound truth about staying true to your path. Every person who has achieved greatness, whether in the material world or in their spiritual journey, shares one trait in common. They refused to give up. Consider the lives of inventors, artists, and pioneers who persisted despite failure after failure. Each setback wasn't an end, but a lesson, a stepping stone towards something greater. On a spiritual level, persistence takes on an even deeper meaning. It's not just about pushing through difficulties, it's about maintaining faith through them. Yet every stumble, every challenge teaches us something invaluable. Each trial becomes an opportunity to grow closer to our divine purpose. Dear angels, life will knock us off our feet. It's inevitable. Whether it's a lost opportunity, a broken relationship, or an unexpected challenge, every stumble tests our inner strength. It's tempting to believe that falling means we've failed, but the real test isn't whether we stumble, it's whether we rise again. Dear ones, some of the greatest successes have come after countless failures. Think of a small child learning to walk. They fall dozens, even hundreds of times before mastering those first steps, but they never give up because they're hardwired to grow and move forward. That same determination is within you. No matter how many times you fall, you are capable of standing up again, and each time you do, you become stronger. Those who persevere long enough eventually reach the breakthrough. On a spiritual level, Persistence can open doors to the purpose you are meant to fulfill. The obstacles you face aren't there to stop you, they're there to shape you. They teach patience, courage, and trust in the divine timing of your journey. When you persist, you align yourselves with a higher calling. You step into the understanding that even setbacks are part of the path to victory. People often assume success comes to those who are the smartest, the strongest, or the most talented. But more often than not, it's those who simply refuse to quit who rise to the top. An unyielding spirit is a force that cannot be defeated. Every time you decide to keep going, you're sending a message to yourself, to the world, and to the divine. I'm still here and I'm not giving up. If you find yourself facing challenges today, take heart. Get up one more time. Keep going. You're building a life that no setback can destroy, and the victory ahead is already yours. Let your light shine. Know that nothing, not even the hardest battle, can dim the brilliance of a person who refuses to give up. Keep believing. Keep fighting. You are unstoppable. Dear angels, today, as every day, I promise to never give up. I love that message, and I love persistence. You know, some people call me stubborn, and I'll take it. I'll take it if that's how they want to see it, because sometimes it takes being stubborn, just like a mule, digging your feet in. And I honestly don't see the setbacks as failures. They're just obstacles, they're just lessons that are teaching us something. I played this game that I've been playing now for, oh gosh, 7 or 8 years, and it's called the Transformation Game. And in the Transformation Game, you move through different levels. You're born, and you have a physical level that you experience different things on. And one of those things that you experience are called setbacks. And when I first started playing the game, oh my, I hated those setbacks. I'm like, please don't let me land on that setback square, because that's going to be painful. Because with every setback comes pain. So the more I played this game, and over the years, I've played it now, gosh, hundreds and hundreds of times. And now those setbacks are welcome, because they're teaching me something. They're showing me something in my life that I need to pay attention to. And that's what our obstacles do. We might look at it as, I don't want that. I didn't ask for that, right? I didn't want that in my life. I didn't call that to me. But we did. We did, because we said whatever it takes to learn our lesson while we're here in our human body, we're up for it. That's what we're going to do. So some have more setbacks than others, and you're learning more, you're growing more, and just experiencing exactly what you came here to experience. Blue says, oh, we don't know anyone who is stubborn, Teri. Where is my Jean, my twin? Oh, your twin would tell tales on me. And she does. She talks about my stubbornness, and that's okay, because I love my stubbornness. It means I don't give up. It means that if I fall down, you better believe I am getting back up. And, there's a kind of a long story about me not being able to get up, and the angels had to get me up off the floor. So one of these days I'll share that in my near-death experience of cracking my head open. All right, let's see what else we have. Brandy, my Friday is all of you. Yay! And Blue says, sigh, I am up. I need coffee and my kitty. And it's me, pouting, cranky Blue. Oh, we are meeting pouty, cranky Blue. Yes, we are. And that's okay. It's okay, because I know how much you love that little guy. And he's okay. You're going to talk to him later, and he's going to be back with you. Hope says the gut showed up in Rio's blood analysis. Yeah, those are such wise words from Dr. Don Baker. You heal the gut, you heal the body. And I hope if you want to connect with me, I'll just share with you my experience with that and how both Don and I working together healed my gut. And I've been thriving ever since. I really have. Kathy says, oh, and my supervisor gifted all of us techs a book about cells. I can't recall the title, but it is a bestseller, so I will share it in our Cuppa chat. Thank you for that, Kathy. And good morning. How are you doing, honey? I so love you. Thank you for being with us this morning. You're having a very good day. Oh, I love hearing this. Thank you, God, and thank you, angels, for helping our Linda to have an amazing day. I think it's not even just a very good day, it's an amazing day. All right. Kuan Yin says, finding your way. When your feet seem to lead you one way and your head says to go a different way, tune into your heart. I will guide you there, helping you to see my signs and most easily find your way on the beautiful life journey. Thank you, Kuan Yin, for that wonderful message. And boy, isn't that the truth? Sometimes we know, it's like we intuitively know to do something or to do it a different way or, whatever the message is. But our head is like, oh, that won't work. What are you thinking? Do it this way or go here. And I'm talking from personal experience that many times I have an intuitive thought, and then there's the doubt that sets in, and there's the thinking that I'm failing at something, that I'm not good enough, or whatever the thought is. It's all sabotage. So let's stop self-sabotaging, listen to Kuan Yin, and go into our hearts, because that's where you're going to get the true message. Catherine says, thank you for your prayers, everyone. All blood tests came back clear for me. Mom is doing better. Anyway, just wanted to say thank you, and this is my Friday for today. I am so glad to hear your mom's doing well, Catherine. I know she's got a big battle ahead of her. But there's hope. And just ask Don Baker. There is hope. Whatever's going on, whatever the physical experience is, and whatever you're being told, there's always hope. Never give up. Never, ever, ever give up. You'll have to contend with me. All right. So Brandy says, I'm loving this message. It definitely hits home. Yay. And Sally, I'm happy I never gave up in all of this. It wouldn't have been so easy when the 2 hospitals worth of doctors missed the fact that my hip was out of place, as well as the osteoarthritis, and that's why the severe pain is so bad, excruciating, because I was being forced to walk on the bone on bone and out of joint at the same time. It would have been so easy to give up at the moment. Happy that I have family like you all. So don't let me give up. You're never going to give up, Sally. And Brookie is so grateful we got to play Transformation together. Such a great memory in that sweet old camper. Yes, it was, with your sweet cat saying, what the heck are these people doing in here in my space? But yeah, it's a wonderful game. And yeah, maybe we'll play it at one of our retreats. And I'm working on that April retreat. I don't know if it will happen or not, you guys. Whatever the angels decide, if they say we're going to do it, we'll do it. But right now, it's just a concept. Sally says setbacks are many pauses for reflection. Ooh, I'm going to use that. I love that. Marietta, there's my sweetheart lady. Get up and go. Up, up, up to a higher plane. Yes. And Mary, I'm hoping one of these nights you'll be able to join us in our evening prayer and meditation time because it's been so beautiful to just sit in that energy and call in peace and reflect as we listen to beautiful music. Linda, it's an amazing day. There you go. Okay. Blue says, so the emergency vet did not put Gizzy in the system till after midnight. This means that they will not charge me until Saturday. They were so sweet. Oh, I love that. Mary, we're looking at possibly Florida in April. We were talking about doing a cruise for a few days, but I don't know that that's going to happen. I'm just looking at everything and asking the angels to give me a sign of what it's to be. So, Mary, maybe you'd like to work with me on that. Since you're in Florida, I would love that to happen. All right. So, blah, blah, blah. We've got a few minutes. We can read like 2 messages this morning. Let's read one from each book. Somebody give me a page from book 1, the tiny book of angel messages, and somebody give me a number from book 2, Angels in My Pocket. So who's got book 1 covered? I'm waiting. I see you, my pretties. Oh, I think that means page 6. So let's go to page 6 in the first book, the tiny book of angel messages. The more you play with directing your attention, the more you come to understand that you can call whatever you want to you in life. Yes, even those mountaintop moments where you will not be able to blink because you are programming that picture into your head. Ah, yes. You know, there's no accidents in life. There's no accidents or coincidences. Everything is synchronicity. All those experiences that we have, we're supposed to have them. So I'm going to read it again and hold that thought. The more you play with directing your attention, the more you come to understand that you can call whatever you want into your life. Yes, even those mountaintop moments where you will not be able to blink because you're taking it all in. I so love that message. Yeah, sometimes we think, oh, I was at the right place at the right time. That's how that happened. Well, you were, but you were supposed to be there. You had a divine destiny to meet up with whatever that experience was that you encountered. So thank you, Sally, for picking page 6. And Catherine says book 2, page 22. Dear one, you possess a luminosity that is uniquely yours. Embrace your divine essence and let it radiate, illuminating the world with the brilliance of your authenticity. Step out of the shadows of people pleasing and into the radiant light of self love. We could talk about people pleasing for a year probably. But the thing is to just stop. When we have self-awareness of what we're doing and we can see, oh, I did that because somebody wanted me to do it. I did that because it was what was expected. I think that way because that's how everybody thinks, and I don't want to go against anyone, ruffle any feathers. That's people pleasing. Stop it. As Bob Newhart says, just stop it and turn around and observe and look at what you're doing and say, I'm going to be authentically me, energetically me, and live my life according to the guidance of spirit. I love that. So Brandy chose book 2, page 45. I'm going to do that as the last one we're going to read. And Sally says, perfect, valid, thank you. You're welcome. And I'm not so much a people pleaser anymore. Tony and I have learned hard lessons on that one. It is a hard lesson. You know, I was watching, I can't remember the name of it, but there was a series, I believe on Netflix, um, about bullying. And sometimes we do things a certain way because of peer pressure, because we're made fun of if we step outside the norm, right? And I was thinking about that and how important at a very young age to become more self aware, and especially to be aware of our uniqueness and aware of our worth, knowing that we are worthy. Wouldn't it be great? Let's do some wouldn't it be greats. I love to do this and just visualize the potential. Wouldn't it be great if every parent taught their child or their children that they are worthy? Things that kids learn when they come into this world, if they could hear from their parents, you are worthy. You deserve good things. You deserve to be happy. You deserve to be joyous. You deserve to be a child, to go play with abandon and just enjoy loving life. Wouldn't it be great if that happened? So, what's your wouldn't it be great if? Let's type some of those in. Wouldn't it be great if? And then fill in the blanks. And Catherine says, awesome. I think self love is my theme for December. Thanks, Teri and the angels. And Brandy's still working on that. All right, we're going to page 45. Let's see what that message is. While you all are typing in, wouldn't it be great if? Gift someone today with the priceless present of presence. In a world so full of hustle and busyness, this is a rare gem that will be treasured more than diamonds. When we give someone our time, just showing up fully, being present for them, that's the best thing you can do for anybody. Just sit with them, let them cry, let them exhale, let them just speak whatever it is that needs to be spoken. It is an absolute gift that you can give to others. And I don't know where my voice is going, but anyway, you have any wouldn't it be great ifs? Let's put them in there before we put our prayers in. And I'm going to put some melodic music. Is that how you say it? Melodic. On for our prayer time. And this is the hangpan. Sally, wouldn't it be great if people could put down their anger and give in to self-love? Oh, wouldn't that be great? Setting down anger is one of the hardest things for some people to do. I've dealt with it in my own life, and I choose not to now. We listened to one of the most beautiful chants ever last night is Om Namo. And I found myself through the day listening to that chant, and there was a moment where things weren't going right in Teri's world. Things were kind of upside down, inside out, and I felt the anger start to come up to the surface. And Spirit had me just stop and chant that chant. Now, I put it in the messenger chat for anyone who wants to listen to it. It is so beautiful, and it really does turn around whatever it is that's going, quote, wrong in your life. Whatever for the moment is one of those sandpaper moments, just listen to that chant. Listen to the beauty of it, the words of it. It's miraculous. It really is. And Brandy, wouldn't it be great if we all saw ourselves the way our loved ones do? Amen. And Catherine, wouldn't it be great if there was world peace? Absolutely. And Blue, wouldn't it be great if 5 million people did one random act of kindness for one day? That would raise the vibration of Gaia, not just a ripple of rings, but a tsunami of love, joy, peace, hugging Gaia and all of us. Beautiful. And Brookie, wouldn't it be great if we could all see love in each other's eyes? I love your wouldn't it be greats this morning. Let's hold that vision for all of those as we go into our prayer time and lift up each other and lift up our world. And thank you, Deirdre, prayers for all humans, for Gaia and all who live on her back. World peace, attention to human trafficking, support for all families living with addiction, and prayers for our country. Thank you for that, Deirdre. And Sally, prayers for the lost, the lonely, the forgotten, the unloved, the homeless, and all who live in fear of another. Thank you, dear Sally and Tony. All right, so anyone you want to add into the prayers, just type it in. Please hold my family in your prayers. Billy and her daughter and her granddaughter and her grandson, they're all sick, all of them. And we're not sure yet what's going on, but I was planning on being up there. I was going to leave today and go visit with family over the weekend, and that's not going to happen because we can't take a chance of getting sick. And it's supposed to snow. I think it will. Just looking at the sky, it looks like a snow sky. So please hold them in your prayer, and maybe I can get up there sometime next week. I know next week is Christmas, but it would be great to see my family before I head down to Florida. Any other prayers that you have, please remember our Dr. Don Baker and lift him up high today. And, Don does such amazing work in the world and helping people who have cancer, people who are dealing with issues like gut issues and other things that's happening in their lives. So please lift him up and lift up his beautiful baby. Oh, Gia is adorable. So please send some loving energy to that family. I talked to Dr. Ruth Anderson, and she's feeling much better, but let's keep lifting her. Let's lift up our Sally and Tony. Lift up our Blue and our beautiful little gizmo kitty cat, and pray that he gets to come home and be with his brothers and sisters and be happy and pain-free. Let's lift up all who are going through struggles right now, whatever that looks like. Our Deirdre, our Brandy, holding you all up. Suzanne, just feel like lifting her up today. Kathy, who's got some struggles going on at work. So let's go into our hearts for just this few minutes. I think we're just going to do a silent prayer today, just holding space. That's what we're called to do in this moment. But let's hold space for those who are struggling, those who are asking for prayer, and those who are just thinking that they're not worthy, not good enough. Maybe still some people pleasing going on, still some energy of other people can receive healing, but not me. So I want you during this moment that we're just holding space, I want you to know that you are worthy, and I want you to see yourself as healed from whatever it is. And I want you to do that. Wouldn't it be great if, and whatever your heart's desire is. So let's just take a moment together. Let's just listen to the beautiful drums and hold each other and hold space for each other. So, God, as we lifted our prayers through the silence, we thank you. We thank you for hearing, acknowledging, for taking our burdens, for listening to our prayers that we lift up, and answering for the best and highest good of all. Please help each one that's here, each one hearing these words, to understand their worthiness, to understand that healing is for all, not just for some. Thank you. We love you. And we leave our prayers with you as we go about this most amazing, beautiful day, putting a smile on our face and love in our heart and a spring in our step. Thank you for bringing all of that to fruition. Let us never forget that we are love, that we were created as unconditional love. We will always be unconditional love. Nothing will ever change that. And thank you. Thank you for the experiences. Thank you for the lessons. Thank you for the blessings. We love and adore you. Whew, and amen. Thank you for lifting. And now we love on each other. That's what we do every day. So here we go. Here we go. Where's our Leo? Thank you, Leo, for singing to us in the morning. Well, it says it's playing, but I don't hear it. Hmm, that's interesting. It's never done that before. Okay, it's not letting me play Leo's song. And are you all hearing Leo singing? Because I don't hear it over my speakers. Well, I guess we could listen to some more of the drumming because the music is not playing, Leo. I don't know what's wrong with this thing. No, Leo. Okay, well, let's go back to the drums. Nope, even the drums aren't playing now. Okay, I don't know what happened to the music, but it's okay. We'll have some Christmas music. All right, I'm seeing your prayers that you added in, and we lifted up all of them. And yes, Tony, wouldn't it be great if we had world peace? So thank you. I love you. Thank you, Sally and Tony. Thank you, Deirdre. Thank you, Catherine. Leo. I know. I couldn't get it to play. I don't know. I have to reboot my computer. Sometimes things work better after you reboot. Just like us. Sometimes things work better after we reboot, right? So sharing some love with you all. A little bit of rose quartz love in the morning. I was holding it while I was in that silent moment of prayer. Thank you, Brookie, and sweet little Max. And I know Max meant up, because that's what we do every day when we pray. We lift our energy up higher and higher and higher yet. And sweet Annie, I so love you. Thank you, Linda. All right. Well, I've taken us past the hour, and I just want to wish you all a blessed day. Stay in your hearts all day today. Let's do a wouldn't be great if. Just hold that thought. Hold it in your head. Wouldn't it be great if, and then fill in the blank. Whatever it is, whatever comes to you, just envision. Wouldn't it be great if everyone remembered the reason for this season and just celebrated the birth of Jesus, celebrated that light coming into the world to give us more hope, give us more energy of peace and love in our hearts. So stay in your heart, stay blessed, and let's just go forth and have a beautiful day. And maybe I'll see some of you tonight, 7:45 Eastern Time. I don't know what the music will be. It's been different every night, and I just listen to the guidance of the angels to bring us to whatever it is. But I know it will be perfect. So that's right. Namaste, y'all. Thank you. And Marietta, choose AAA and rise up, 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 because EIWP. Know it. Okay, so out of here and stay, y'all.